For the 2012 Dodge Grand Caravan. Today we're going to be taking a look at the best hitches available. The most popular we offer is the CURT Class 3. This is going to offer the 2" by 2" opening. Part number on that is 13364. Second most popular is going to be our Hidden Hitch, part number 87451. This is also a Class 3, offering the 2" by 2" opening. That one's followed by the Draw Tight, part number 75579. Now this is a carbon copy of the Hidden Hitch. Just depends on which brand you like the best. There is really going to be the only difference. Then to wrap out our best hitches, we've got the Draw Tight Class 2. That offers the 1¼ by 1¼ opening. Its part number is 36455. Now these hitches are designed to sit directly under the vehicle, and we're really only going to see the receiver tube and our connection brackets here on the back side. It's going to be a really clean look. The main tube all the way across is going to be hidden behind our bumper, and the fascia sits right on the top here. Now the CURT visually has the longer of the shank, so this is going to come out, put our pinhole further back on the vehicle so it's not so tucked under our bumper like what we would have here with the Hidden Hitch, the Draw Tight, or even the Draw Tight Class 2. Now I like the looks of the CURT personally just because it's got the nice flush end on it. It's nice and flat here, good reinforcement collar that goes around the end. The Hidden Hitch and the Draw Tight are also going to have a collar around the end. Just has a little bit different look, kind of like a rolled look there, so it might be just a preference matter there for you. And the Class 2 Draw Tight's also going to have a collar. It's almost like a band of steel that's been put around the outside here just to give us some reinforcement. Safety chain connection points are all going to be very similar on our hitches. They've a rolled stock or a rolled bar kind of steel that goes around, about the same size, and this should be adequate for connecting whatever trailer safety chains we might want to. The Class 2 from Draw Tight offers the same style, although it is just a little bit more open since that receiver tube's a little bit smaller. We're going to have a little more room on each side. Now all of our Class 3 hitches are going to have a 5/8 diameter pinhole. On the Hidden Hitch and the Draw Tight, that's the rear pinhole. Those are going to be for connecting our cargo carriers, ball mounts. That's going to be our main pinhole. And they're going to work out really well with most of the Class 3 accessories on each side. Shouldn't have a lot of interference with the underside of the fascia. Now with the Hidden Hitch and also the Draw Tight, there's going to be a second smaller hole just in front of that main pinhole. That's for use with the J-pin stabilization system. The Draw Tight's going to offer a 1/2" pinhole diameter. That's going to work good with all the Class 2 accessories. You do want to limit the size on those. There's not going to be a huge gap between the top plate and those safety chain connectors, so if they start getting too big in diameter, might run into a little bit of interference there when using them. Now they're all going to use factory connection points underneath the vehicle to install. The Class 3 options are all going to have 5 bolts that you remove from the bottom of the Caravan, put the hitch in position and put them back. The Draw Tight Class 2 is going to use 2 bolts on each side. They're again already existing, so we're just going to pull those down, put them back in place. Real easy, simple hitches to get in place with no vehicle modifications required. Now as far as weight ratings go for our hitches, the 3 Class 3s, so the CURT, the Hidden Hitch, and the Draw Tight, are all going to have a 400-pound maximum tongue weight rating. So that's the maximum downward force we can put here at our receiver tube opening. And it's going to have a 4,000-pound gross trailer weight rating. So that's going to be the total of our trailer and then everything that we've got loaded up on it. Now they do all have a weight distribution rating. That raises the tongue weight on each of them up to 500 pounds and that gross trailer weight rating on each of them up to 5,000 pounds. But we do want to look into the Caravan's owner's manual, make sure it can handle those kinds of loads. If not, we want to go off of whichever of those numbers are the lowest. Now the Class 2 is a little bit different. It's a little bit lighter weight hitch. This is going to offer a 300-pound tongue weight rating and a 3,500-pound gross trailer weight rating. Now here's what the Draw Tight hitch is going to look like installed on the vehicle. You can see, as we were talking about, really nice and clean. We're not adding a whole lot aesthetically to the looks of the vehicle. Just gives us a very useful point back here to tow, haul bike racks, cargo carriers, whatever the case is going to be. Now with this one and with our Hidden Hitch, from the center of our hitch pin hole here to the outermost edge of our bumper, that's going to be about 6 inches. One thing I think the CURT's kind of has an advantage at is that it's going to bring our pinhole from where it's at here back another 1.75 inches. That's going to allow us to have more room between the rear of the vehicle and whatever accessory we're going to use. I think that really kind of gives that CURT a leg up when it comes to bike racks, cargo carriers, things like that. Give us as much clearance as possible, and that's probably why it's the most popular hitch that we offer. Now from the inside top edge here to the ground, we're going to have the same measurement of 12¼ inches, whether it's the CURT Class 3, the Draw Tight Hidden Hitch Class 3, or the Class 2. They're all going to be the same. From right here in this top edge down to the ground, it's going to be 12¼ inches. That's going to mean with the Draw Tight Class 2, if ground clearance is a big issue, we can shave about 3/4 inch off the bottom here and increase our ground clearance just slightly at that back side. Now, as far as towing goes, I think since your Hidden Hitch, your Draw Tight, and your CURT all have the same weight rating, I don't think one's going to have a big advantage over the other. The only thing I really see making that difference is with those cargo carriers or those bike racks, especially the ones that are made to tilt up toward the rear of the vehicle. I think that CURT will take just a little bit of an edge over that. If you don't already have your Class 2 accessories, I'd probably go with one of the Class 3s. It's just a little more versatile. If you already have those accessories, there's no reason to rebuy them. We've got a Class 2 offering that'll work out great for you. Now that we've had a good look over the minor differences and the best hitches available for the Dodge Grand Caravan, hope it'll make your buying decision just a little bit easier.